C1213 here, and this video unfortunately is going to be shot on the old shitty webcam. The iPhone is actually out of commission. The seems like the connectors on the board are messed up, and yeah, this screen ain't doing nothing. So anyway, now that we have that out of the way, today's video is actually about this cool thing that I even forgot I had. Plate power. USB wall plate charger. Now that I've read the box, or the cardboard packaging, I can basically tell you what it is. Okay, basically, there's a lot of these. You know, I bought this at Marshall's for $15, as you can see there. And you know what? A lot of people knock on Marshalls and TJ Maxx and all this stuff, but you know, I gotta say, for what you can find there, I like it. And here's why. Now, there's a very specific set of things and type of items you can get there. So, if you're looking for a screen protector, a charging cable, a charger, a USB charger, a cheap Bluetooth speaker, a nice cheap set of Bluetooth headphones or standard headphones, or any other similar type of, or a phone case. These are all things that I found in the electronics world anyway that are great to get at Marshall's, because I can guarantee you can get one that isn't an expensive brand, so you're not going to be spending tons of money. It's still pretty good, if not excellent quality, and the price is very competitive. Okay, now for something like this, I don't really think I saved too much. I probably saved, they always say compare at, and this time the compare at actually seems about right. It says $20, compare at $20, and this is about $15. So, you know, you only save about $5 with this. But I have bought Zag, you know, full body visible shield protection for a phone before. Normally those go for like $45 or more. Well, I paid like $20, and this is for something that just came out, not an older device that they've had out for a while. So, anyway, guys, I've talked enough. Marshall's is the place to get this kind of stuff. So I have no idea how I'm going to even open this. I'm going to go ahead and grab the scissors. Yeah, here we go. Find a way to cut this. Better yet, I'll just cut the item out so that I can save the box. See if that works. There we go. So I cut a center cut there, and just on the center piece. There we go. Never really bought something with this type of packaging before, so I never really figured out how these things are supposed to come apart. So I'm just doing the path of least resistance here. Let's see. Alright. Man, these are definitely one of the types of packaging that you want those what do they call it? The anti-frustration cutters, or whatever they call them. Those things that they sell so you can get into packages like this. And I'm pretty sure the ironic thing that I saw that was hilarious was they sold one of those package cutters inside something like this. So there you are, you can see some dude saying, "Oh man, I got this package cutter here, it's gonna be great for finally getting, shit," and then losing his shit in the store, you know, having to be escorted out by, you know, security because he's going insane after having to open all these things and then buying a thing that's supposed to help him open those things and not being able to open it. Anyway, we're almost in there, guys. Aha! There it is. And I'm going to split the packaging and see if there's any instructions or anything, but I don't see any instructions. From what I can tell, that's all glued together. That's it. Alright, so what this is really is there's some that have some that cover both outlets, so that if the double outlet plate on your wall, it'll cover both outlets or just one. In this case, it's just one because I also wanted it to be able to still use the outlet on top for other things, in case they were extra wide, so they wouldn't block these. Now this is set pretty wide, as you can see, so that the USB ports on either side are not blocked by even the widest of connectors. In addition, you can see the higher amp output one is labeled, as you can see. It says 2.4 amps, and that's exactly what that is. This is for the higher amperage output one is for iPads and tablets, and this one is for standard phones and that sort of thing. But basically, what I'm going to do, for the sake of this video, I suppose, is show you how it works. So, it's a little messy in here, but I'm going to see if this camera will stay. There we go. So I'm going to remove my laptop charger. I'm going to remove this. Now you'll see I already have a splitter in here. Alright, this basically multiplies my outlets from 2 to 6. But we're going to put this in on top of that. And unfortunately in this building, the outlets, the way they're set up for some reason, they're all what I call upside down. So they don't make the O face, the OMG face with the two eyes and the big mouth. It's just flipped around, so that the eyes of the face are on the bottom. So basically, instead of the outlet being like this, it's like this. So for that, it's going to look a little weird, but because the only other writing on here really is the 2.4, the only other thing that we're going to notice is the USB logos being upside down. Here we go. Alright, so it's in the wall. So the other thing that I like about this is it doesn't have any lights. Now you might think, that's stupid. I want a light so that I can see that it's on. But if you really think about it, it'll take you 2 seconds to plug in your phone and see that it's not charging and know that it's not actually on. But if there's a light on there, at least for me, a light will keep me up all night if it's if it's like pointing, it's shining in my face. And I don't think if I'm buying something that's supposed to be, nice and neat looking, that I should have to spend money or time or effort and make it look really ugly by putting a piece of tape over a light. So now, I'm going to do two things. On one hand, I'm going to go ahead and take my lightning cable and plug it into the standard USB side. And then I'm going to take this other cable, which has a dock connector on it, 30-pin connector. I'm going to connect it to the 2.4 side. I'm going to take my iPhone 5, because that's what I've had to revert to since my iPhone 6 Plus screen is no longer working. And as you can see, if I don't throw it on the ground, it's charging. As you can see, it's hard to see maybe, it's charging. Alright? And then, if we take my first gen iPad, which you'll see still is totally functional. You take that dock connector and plug it in. And there she is. She's charging. So overall, and we can try the outlet too. Let's try the outlet. We'll take my iPad, and I've got a power adapter here. It also works. So, overall, I do think that this setup is very nice. Now, in this situation, I actually do need all three of those outlets on the top, so I may decide not to use this thing. But if I do, I'm sure I'll have no doubts about it. And then when I'm at home, for sure. And I think if you're looking for a simple, clean solution for a bedside table or something like that, this really could help you out. It's very versatile, and I think that's mainly the thing for me is it's versatile, and you can flip it anyway, and it works, and it allows for any size plug to go in here, so that this receptacle can receive any size thing. So if you have an oversized oversized charger, AC adapter, I can't think of one that's too large. Maybe this Apple Power Brick is really not that large, but you can see that because of the placement of the USB ports, there's no, they're not impeded at all. I'm not impeded from using them at all. And it looks very clean, very, it's not too shiny. I see some of these with like chrome and stuff on them, but you want something that's not going to look too obnoxious, right? And this really does look pretty clean. So, in conclusion, when I'm looking at the Sharper Image Plate Power, the single plug with the two USB ports, hey, I'm game. So if you're down and you want a charger for your mobile devices and a pass-through for an outlet, it's what you got to get. I'm sure they're all good, but I can tell you that based on the build construction for this one, the build quality, seems top-notch. All right. A lot of times this stuff, it sounds cheap, it feels cheap. I do a knock test, you know what I mean? One time I actually had one of these, and I smacked it. I put a crack right down the middle. No joke. I cracked it. But this feels really solid, and hey, this is a good product. Anyway, guys, sorry for the long video, but if you liked it, let me know. Like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm sorry I've been out of making videos. I've been pretty sick. But I will tell you, I do have some exciting videos to come. They had to do with a new vehicle I will be acquiring. It is I'll be purchasing a Lincoln Mark V, but can't tell you any more about it. I'm not sure if everything will go through, but if everything goes through smoothly, I should have the vehicle within a week, and I should be making videos within a week and a half. So anyway, guys, stay tuned for those. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you.